Chat. Bow down before peak. Tekken 8 Season 3 is upon us. And it's like the devs could read my mind. These changes are magnificent. These patch notes are so deliberate. They're so refined. When I think back to basics, this is what comes to mind. To the very number, bro, these changes are fantastic. Because when I was playing Tekken 8 Season 3, what I was thinking was that this shit too hard, bro, too hard. I needed it to be easier. So thank God the devs, in their infinite wisdom, in their fucking DMT fueled wisdom, these devs, it came to them and they realized what we need to do. We need to make offense easier. We need to make offense more reliable. We need to make offense more consistent, because that's what the people want. We need to make more stance transitions, people. Yes. Truers know, true cells know, only true cells know that we need more stance transitions. We need more moves in stance, bro. Ooh, we need more moves in stance. Azucena needs another low. Yes, chat. Yes, Azucena needed another low. Lars needs another safe engager, bro. Yes, he needs another way to close the distance. That's what we needed. That's what the people's been asking for. But oh no, this can't be. People don't like the patch? What? Are they reading the same thing that I'm reading? Is the Fraudman Sui propagating more bullshit? Is that what's going on? Because people are saying that this patch isn't defensive enough. But are you reading what I'm reading? Did you not see the damage nerf on Armor King? It's inconceivable. And so I can hear you asking me, what would you do to save Tekken 8 Season 3 in all of your infinite wisdom? How would you save this game? What would I do? Urethra, it has come to me in a vision. My ancestors have spoken to me and they have said, chat, more offense. This gotta get you back on track. This is Shaka Dingo. I think that Heihachi's new move, the one that is bugged to let you get the full charge version every time if you spam it, I think that's a feature, and I think it should stay that way. And not only that, chat, hear me out. What about this? What if it was unblockable, chat? Yes, chat, yes, I can hear you screaming. It needs to be unblockable. It should be tracking. It should be tracking. It should be unblockable. It should be even more safe unblock. +4, too much. Too much. +4, too much. It needs to be +12. Oh, chat, this is how I would save the game. And really, chat, why stop there? Why stop there? I think Kazuya's should also be unblockable. I think it should also be tracking and more plus unblock. Why stop at +12? Why stop at +12? Just mirror Clive's example. How about +25? I think that's perfectly logical, personally. And also, you know, Anna, man, does she really need those nerfs? I don't know, that seems kind of uncalled for. I think she should get her counter hit guaranteed heat engager. Actually, I think that should go back. I think that should go back. And also that new low that they just gave her, you know, that new weapon low, it's -13 on block. And the problem is that's like almost punishable. I mean, I know it has a lot of range, so the likelihood that you're gonna be able to punish that if they use it right, you know, it's low, but like it's almost punishable, and that's a problem. So I think, personally, I think it should be -9. And you know, also the fact, you know, it's a weapon move, meaning you can't parry it. But that's not really a problem. What I think it should do is, I think on normal hit, actually it should be a launcher. Yeah, no, I think it should be a launcher. I think that's a good idea. And you know Law, because the thing is, really, if you think about it, he was like really weak. He was really weak. That's why he was like, you know, in the finals of fucking Tekken World Tour. But like otherwise, he's really, really weak. So I know, like, you know, we nerfed Anna and we nerfed Brian, and, you know, obviously gutted, right? Brian has no good moves anymore, because we touched the things that were a problem. All the things that were problematic, those are the things we fixed. Actually, while we're on Brian, I think taunt heat smash should be reverted. I think that frame buffer should come back, actually. And if anything, 8 frames, too little. I think it should be 16 frames. You know what? If you're in heat as Brian and you click the taunt button, I think it should just automatically happen. That's what I think. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Back to Law. You know Law? You know how he has his G clef? Well, but the thing is, we nerfed heat smashes. Heat smashes don't wall splat anymore. Well, except like when they do, but like they don't, but they do, but they don't, right? We changed it so that they don't heat smash anymore. So really, we thought, yeah, Law needs buffs. Law needs buffs. And why stop there? And why stop there? Because Leo. Oh, Leo, I mean, so weak. Leo was so fucking weak. That's why, in fact, we're gonna buff Leo. Devs, the fucking scripture that I'm writing here, bro. You need to copy my notes, bro. What's that? You already did it? Buff Leo more! Buff Leo more! What could go wrong? What could go wrong? It is clearly the thing that you should be doing is you should be buffing Leo more. Why stop there? Why stop there, chat? Why stop there? I think June was weak. Hey, you know June? You know the character that didn't have an install, that we then gave an install, but it's not really an install. It's just a meter that builds when you're doing the things that you're already supposed to be doing on the character. Yeah, that. And the thing that gives you a new heat launcher, actually, and the thing that also gives you a full screen beam that's like impossible to sidestep. You know that? I think we should buffer. And also, I think Fang, well, because if you think about it, right, Fang was weak. And so when he's in his stance, what we should do is we should actually give you a new transition to just like undo the weakness. How about that? How about get him out of his disadvantageous state just immediately, just because like you want to type shit. It's deliberate. I'm deliberately clicking the button to undo all of my weaknesses, actually. So it's refined, bro. This is the basics that the people need. It's deliberate because I am deliberately fucking up the game, actually. It's refined because I am so precise in how I am fucking up the game, actually. This is how I would save Tekken 8 Season 3. And you know what? You know that, like, ranked thing that people really care about? What if, actually, we made it so that your achievement's meaningless? What if we did that? Chat? What if we did that? What if we made it so that every single person can get to God of Destruction with 30 defense? What if we did that? What if we made it so that you don't have to learn how to fucking play and you can hit the highest rank in the game, chat? Yes, chat, yes. And now, chat, at this point you might be thinking, man, is he really being honest? I think I can sense a little bit of sarcasm in his talk right now. I feel like maybe he's not being fully honest. But no, I can guarantee you, I mean this. I think that this will make Tekken 8 a better game. I think this will make it a better experience for players. And I think that this will bring everyone back. Because you know, Joka quitting the day that the patch notes came out, and also Nee, the best Tekken player, being like, yeah, man, I don't think this is it. I don't think you're gonna bring new players or returning players back. And then also Arslan Ash saying that, like, man, yeah, I don't think these patch notes are good. And then also K-Wiz saying, like, yeah, I don't think these patch notes are good. And also King J saying, yeah, these patch notes are shit. It's like season 2.5. And also Main Man Swee saying, yeah, these patch notes are shit. And also FreeDX saying, yeah, man, these patch notes are shit. What are they doing? Really, that doesn't mean anything. Because really, they don't know what they're talking about, right? Because I play Tekken 8. I play Tekken 8. And I have, like, you know, 800 hours. So clearly I know what I'm talking about. Main Man Swee, who's been playing since Tekken 1, who's been playing since he was like 7 years old, since he was in his fucking mother's womb, he doesn't know what he's talking about, man. He doesn't know what he's talking about. I know what I'm talking about. So you need to listen to me. I think that I just saved the game. That's what I think. I don't think, even for a second, that a hamster in a Fent-induced coma in 17 minutes could make a better patch than it took these devs 9 months to make. I don't even think that for 1 second. 1 second. I don't think that I am more disappointed than I've ever been before. I don't think so. 9 months, by the way, just random aside, you can have a child in 9 months. You can, from conception to birth, have a whole ass baby. And you know what? I think if you miscarried, you would be less disappointed than I am right now. That's what I think. Actually, I mean, I'm not disappointed. I mean, these patch notes are amazing, actually. I think these patch notes are fantastic, and I can't wait for 3 entire people to sign up for Tekken World Tour. That's gonna be so awesome. And when they're all playing fucking... and when they're all playing... oh, it's gonna be so good. I can't wait. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Chat, Tekken 8 is saved. Tekken 8 is saved. Mashallah, bro. Tekken 8 is saved. Fuck this game.